Okay.
If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? If I find my way home, yeah. If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? If I find my way home, yeah.
This is the move for those who.
What we do here is go back.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
To see what's behind these closed doors, but I promise you, baby, I'll always be yours.
Hi, everybody. Had to change the shirt. As you can see, I'm spraying again. So was doing that and forgot about the shirt. As you can see by my nose there, where the thing gets put on there. Sam Mouse has put the music back on. Shut up, Sam. We did that for Julius since he asked. That was the original pre-show music that you guys just enjoyed. All tracks that you can just get from YouTube's library. If you have an account, you can get into the back end and you can get into their royalty-free music, and you can download all that stuff. Yeah, fun times. Whew, boy. Sorry for being late. There was an issue with the computer itself, like not the connection, but the computer proper. I come into the studio, and it was blue screened. So that was fun. So that took a little bit of time to get figured out. Restarted it. It didn't see the hard drive right away and everything. So cleared the CMOS, and that did the trick. Back to normal. Go figure. I totally need to upgrade this damn computer because it's old. It's old. So this is an old i7. I think this is a quad core, something like that. So yeah, the computer's seen better days. It's an old one, so we'll get it upgraded. Maybe after the move or something like that. So good times. Anyway, you guys, rocking the Titans test team tonight. Anyway, let's get the business out of the way and let's get into everything. Yeah. If you are interested, no, a little flustered. If you're interested in any of the tools and materials that we work with here on a nightly basis, check out the Amazon link below in the description. A lot of cool stuff in there. I do get a bit of a commission based on the stuff that you buy, but it does not increase the cost for you. It just goes to help out the stream. Like I said, tools and materials, gear for photography and streaming, books for inspiration, and storage solutions, which is my personal favorite. So go check all that stuff out. Yeah, we even included the new Super Zoom, a little toy microscope cam thing. So like I said, I need to get a stand for that, and then we can really roll that out and get to using it. But anyway, if you want to cop one of these Titans test team shirts with the oh, I didn't put this on this shirt. Fuck, this was a prototype. This is before I put the mobile suit designations on there. Oh well. But if you want one of these shirts, go hit up www.childofmecha.com. Hit the store button up at the top. You will see the store and all that good stuff. So you'll find this shirt along with a bunch of the other Titans test team logos on there. Mecha Decal insignia, Ace Pilot series, hats, prints of my work, all that stuff. Go load up. If you really want to show your support for what we do here, man, hit up the Child of Mecha Patreon. Yeah. A lot of cool stuff going on over there. So if you have the means and the inclination, it would mean a lot. Aside from that, if you're interested in kits, tools, paints, accessories, decals, all that good stuff, hit up our good friends right down here, USA Gundam Store. We'll definitely have what you need. So, woo! Yeah. Edward Leonard's here with us over there on YouTube. He says, "Hey, yo, Tim. Love you, bro. Can't wait until you get your moved, sorted. Hey, Chad, just lurking you all. Be safe. Night." Thank you, Edward. I appreciate it, man. I can't wait either, dude. Like, September 8th, it can't come soon enough. I'm going to tell you that right now. September 8th cannot come soon enough. That's in 3 weeks and counting. 3 weeks from today and counting, we'll be in the new place. 3 weeks. It's going to go by like that. Craziness. So, yeah, it's coming. So, let's talk real quick before we get into it about scheduling and everything. So, next week was supposed to be my week off, right? which I think I'm actually going to push that a little bit. Because, let's see. This weekend I go to Vegas, so there will not be a Friday show. I leave just bright and early on Friday. There will not be any sort of Friday show. So, like I said, next week was supposed to be my week off, but we'll go ahead and stream next week and probably the following week. So, next week is the week beginning August 23rd, and then the following week is the week beginning August 30th. But then the week of September 6th, that's the week that I move. That, I think, will be my week off. So I think that should be fine. And hopefully I only need the week. Hopefully. But, you know, we'll jump that hurdle when we come to it, I guess, right? You know, if worst comes to worst, I can always do, you know, little hi, how you doings from my phone or something like that, you know? Nothing crazy. So yeah, so the week of the 6th, pack up, move out on the 8th, unpack, hopefully. And then, you know, hopefully that will give me enough time from the 8th to the following Monday to set up some sort of makeshift studio. I don't know. But again, we'll have to, you know, jump that hurdle when we come to it. So next week will be streaming as normal. And then also the following week will also be streaming as normal. But then the 8th, or the week of the 6th, that's the week off. So, we're gonna keep this train rolling, yeah? Anyway. Alright, you guys. So, good stuff tonight. I panel lined a bunch of different parts. I have a bunch of other parts over there curing as we speak. And so I think what we'll do is maybe show you how to clean some parts, right? First, and then I'll probably get some of those little parts off of there, panel line a few of them, nothing crazy, and then maybe we'll get into some decal placement with Mecha Decals. Hey. Anyway, all right, y'all. Let me do some spring cleaning here. Just push that off to the side. Let's get camera 2 engaged. There we go. All right, so here is just some of the parts that I've got panel lined and ready to clean, right? Some of these over here are the ones that we cleaned last time, so we don't have to do that. And then I've got a bunch of others off to the side. Look at this. I even panel lined the main part of the shield, so that'll definitely be a cleanup. But we're going to clean just a few off of these here. I'm going to show you my technique, what I use, all that good stuff. And then I think what we'll do, like I said, move over, get some panel lining done and all that. So, what are we going to need to clean up this Tamiya panel line accent color? My favorite thing to clean up that is lighter fluid, specifically Zippo. Now, some people use Rossignol, I think it's pronounced. I don't know. But either or I think is fine. I know I can find a big 4 fluid ounce in my local grocery store for super cheap. And you can get these on Amazon for super cheap as well. This is in the list, actually. But this right here, this is the stuff that works really, really well for me. I just use one of these little Tamiya little paint pans, tins, dishes, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't care. But all you got to do is crank this guy open here. And you got to pry the nozzle open. That's not anything crazy, but just pour a little bit out of there in that little pan, right? Close up your lighter fluid. Keep that away from any open flames, obviously. And then, now a lot of people will use Q-tips, or if you're not in the States, cotton buds, right? I don't like those. I don't like them at all, because you can leave lint behind on your beautiful piece. No, I use these cosmetic wedges, right? These are made of foam latex, right? And you get a literal ton of them. There's 96 in here. 96 of these wedges, right? This was like $4 or $5 at Target. Super inexpensive, and just the greatest thing to do panel lines, in my opinion. So you just tear yourself off a wedge there, right? And what I like to do, like, this is huge. This little wedge is absolutely humongous for what we're going to be using it for. So we're gonna cut this down, actually, and we're gonna make this into much more manageable pieces of foam. Yeah. Now, if my knife was a little sharper, we would cut through this. There we go. Alright, so number one, cut it in half. And then what I like to do is just cut it in little, these little, little chunks, right? Obviously, watch your digits. You don't want to cut yourself while you're trying to cut foam. That would be really bad. And then, you get yourself little, these little nugget-sized pieces of foam there. These are perfect sized. Yeah? Perfect sized. Pab says, aren't those paint cup things Mr. Color? Yes. Yes, they are. Oh, shit. And I picked it up and spilled the damn... the stuff. Thankfully, it evaporates extremely quickly. Like, extremely quickly. Right? So, that's why it's perfect for this particular application here. Now, let's get one of these pieces. Let's get you zoomed in so you can see a little bit better about what we're doing here, yeah? So, what I like to do is just get one of these little sponges, right? And just the very edge, just kind of dip that in. You don't need a lot of lighter fluid, but you can see that big blob of color there, right? So you got your sponge loaded up. I just like to wipe that on. See how that went super dark? Just let it work. And then watch. It's just gonna literally disappear. And there it is. This could not be easier. Honestly. This is the easiest process, I think, in scale modeling. It's stupid easy, and it's really kind of rewarding because, if you look at it now, I mean, those panel lines are super clean and crisp and nice and just contrasty and all that good stuff, right? I just really, really, really love this part of the finishing stage, right? And so now that part there is perfectly cleaned, ready to rock and roll. So we'll put this off to the side into the kind of done bin, if you will. Yeah. Let's see. Edward says, I was going to lurk, but Tim. LOL. Right? Oh, man. Greg Blair says, removing panel line fluid blobs is the most satisfying part to me in a build. Dude, right? Like it really is. Now that was obviously just surface, surface details and stuff. This is the inner part of the shield, where the connection point is, and where it swivels and everything. And this is all recessed detail, so this is kind of a fun part too. So now this foam is now pretty much dry. There's hardly anything in there because the lighter fluid evaporates so quickly, right? So just pop it in the corner there, right? And then just lay it on. Let it start to activate that enamel, right? And then you just go in. Real light touch, because you don't want to take off too much, right? You want this recess to look like shadows. You don't want to be too heavy-handed, and you want to change up your directions every now and then just to be on the safe side. Now see how that starts to load up that enamel? It's going to start to smudge and smear and everything. And see how good that's starting to look? Very, very subtle on these recessed details, right? So switch over, other side, same thing. There's the handle. That's all done now. Okay. And there, I think that looks pretty dang good. Mind you, we wiped most of it away. And that's the key, is to wipe most of this stuff away. All you want to do is just have this kind of highlight the shadows and stuff like that. That's really all you're trying to get at here. You just want to highlight, or low light, I should say, the shadows and the nooks and crannies on this thing. You just want to give it a little definition. Nothing crazy. Just a little hint of shadow. That's what you want in there, right? So that looks pretty damn good right there. All right, so that's off to the side. Now, let's do a few more. Let's see. Yeah, this one. This one should be interesting because this is the piece. This is the forearm piece that we put that that photo etch part on, the fins there. So once we clean this up and see what kind of detail we have in there, that should be pretty dang cool. Now, again, you got a dirty edge there. You got a dirty edge there. Flip it over to one of these sides. Go to town. I like to start on the flat parts first. And then you can even use one of the clean edges to just kind of dry off anything. Or even if you wanted to, you could streak the fluid on here if you really wanted. That's more of a Wilson Alanea thing. I don't know if Wilson's in the audience or not, but that's more his deal. It's not mine. All right, so this bit right here, right? So I'm just gonna very, very. Oh yeah! Look at that, kids. Look at that detail in there. See how the panel lining fluid just gets in those little nooks and crannies and just accentuates the look of this, right? So that just looks super nice. And I was kind of waiting for this piece to clean it up on camera because man, that just looks killer right there. Those panel lines look great. Yeah. Pity it's gloss right now because, you know, you can't really see it like I can see it, you know, because the lights get into the way and all that. But that looks super nice. Super, super nice. Really happy with that. The other part that I wanted to do on camera, where's the other one? Ah, here it is. Let's see. Ooh. There we go. Let's see which is worse. This one. This guy right here. Focus. There we go. Now, if you remember, we sculpted in the vents here, the louvers and everything, right? So, I want to see how that looks. So what we'll do, again, dirty edge, clean edge. Go with that. And just start to wipe that away. And as you can see, the great thing about these sponges is it doesn't leave any lint or anything, right? And in my opinion, they're way more useful than a Q-tip or a cotton bud, depending on where you're from. Alright, so now we just go across the grain, across the vents, especially at a more of a diagonal on these. But man, that's looking pretty dang good right there. Once this is flat, oh, everything on this is gonna just pop. I really, really like how this is coming out. Really, really like it. Now, with these here, these little micro latches here, again, you want to be very light-handed, because what we want to do is we want to have a shadow around those, right? Like you can see here on this side. See how much fluid is around this one, and it's got a nice little shadow. So that's kind of what we want to try and preserve. So we just want to wipe off kind of the surface of that little micro panel there, or the micro latch, if you will. And then just kind of go from there. But man, come on, focus, damn it. Man, that looks so good. That looks so good. I wish you guys could see kind of my angle with this, because the highlighting, the damn reflections and everything just don't do it any justice. So once this is flat, then obviously you guys will be able to see all that. But for now, just take my word for it. All right. There's that piece. Man, that looks so good right there. Love it. Love it. All right. And let's see. Let's get one of these guys here, and then we'll do one more piece after this, and then I think we'll move on to a little panel lining, and then try to get into some decals on some of these cleaned up parts. So this is the side skirt. A lot of good angular detail and stuff here that we scribed in. So we want to go at a diagonal direction on this. We don't want to wipe in the direction of the panel lines, because then you're just going to end up wiping all the fluid out of the panel line. It's just going to draw it out, and you're going to be completely SOL. So by wiping it in a more diagonal direction, that's going to get you the most success, in my opinion. Oof. Man, that looks really, really nice and tight right there. That looks so good. Look at that. These panel lines are nice, crispy. Stupid clean. Love it. The notches down there at the bottom. Yeah, really, really good. All right. Last piece, and then we'll get into a little bit of panel lining of the newer parts. So Again, look at this. So we've got this one little chunk. We used 4 sides, right? We could probably start. We can still probably use this side here to start off with. And this is the back of the. Or no, this is the front of the leg actually. And again, just on kind of like a 45 to these lines. And there we go. Super, super clean. Really, really nice looking. Now, this is going to be the satisfying part, you guys. This is going to be the satisfying part. See these big blobs of goo? Watch. Bloop, right there. And then it starts to go away. And now, all gone. All gone. Same thing with this one up here. Nice. All right, so and then we'll clean up the front. And there we go. 45 degrees every single time. Works wonders. That, my friends, is a nice looking panel line job right there. Perfect. Perfect. Every single time. All right, so now you got your little sponge here, and you've still got 3 pieces, and you still got 4 in this half that we cut, right? So as you can see, sponges go a very, very, very long way if you cut them up and use them like this. Now again, hell, 4 sides there. There's 4 sides over here that we can still use. And if you wanted to, you could still cut this in half if you really, really wanted, right? You could still cut this half and get 8 more sides off of, 2 pieces out of this thing. These are very, very economical. Much better because you're not risking any lint or anything from the cotton. Even with the fine cotton buds too, the ones that come to a sharper point, those are, in my opinion, those are garbage for doing this type of thing. So get you some cosmetic wedges from Target or Walmart or your drugstore of choice, and man, these will last you a very, very, very long time. Very long time. Okay? Alright. So, let's get some parts and let's get to panel lining here. I'll be right back. I'm going to just grab some of these parts off the stand here, and we'll come back here in just a moment. Alright. So, this lid will come in very useful. Alright, good. These are completely cured. I just sprayed these just a little before the show, and these are all completely cured right now. So these are looking really good for panel lining and everything. And this is all the rest of the little parts. Come on. I still have a little bit of masking to do on some of the main components, but for the most part, the overwhelming majority of parts have been glossed, which I'm pretty happy about. All right. I'm not gonna take all of these off of here. I'm just gonna take off a select few that we can maybe have a little bit of fun with, and kind of take a look and see how these might end up, right? Alright. A couple more, and then we'll come back to the bench. Alright. Cool. I think that's good. I think that's a nice little amount of parts here. Michael Crumrine, oh my God, Tim, you're alive. I have been. Why, Michael? Did you think I was dead? Alright, so we got these, you know, we got see, all that's left now is like little shit parts, like just the little components and stuff, right? Little things. But, you know, some of these are going to be pretty fun to work with. Now, the reason why I wanted this lid here is because this is what I'm going to put the parts on to dry and to cure and everything. So the lid is actually fairly important. So we're going to put that off to the side, right? Let's get our lighter fluid off to the side as well. I don't want to dick around with that. We are going to put these other parts that are on another lid over off to the side. And then we will panel line some of these parts here, especially these elbow pieces here, because I think those are going to be kind of fun to panel line. That's the cockpit cover. Let's see, that's the part of the neck cover there. Let's see, one of these. That's the kind of the inner elbow armor that folds under the forearm and everything, so should be interesting to see. But yeah, the rest is like, whatever. Just little foo-foo parts, you know? Nothing crazy. Alright, so Tamiya panel line accent color. This is what we're going to be using, and I love this. Let's see. Thomas Staten says, I slick forgot there was a comm stream tonight. Slick? Might have been a typo. All good. But Kenneth says, all those details pop. Michael Dawson said a little bit earlier, YouTube just notified me your stream just started. Hey, thanks, YouTube. Fuckers. Hopefully, has anybody seen any weirdness tonight with the stream itself, like the connection and all that? Because I was worried when it happened to us, you know, a few times on Monday, you know, with the connection and all. Has anybody seen any stuttering, buffering, or anything like that out? Shout it out if it has. Otherwise, we'll assume that it was a one-time deal and continue on. So, all right. With that being said, let's save that guy till last. Let's start with this one here. This one should be fairly easy. Just the hand armor, right? And what we're gonna do right here in the corner, and that, boom, there we go. That did the trick. That filled everything in nice and neat. Easy peasy. We can just put that off on the lid, let that cure. Now, this little guy right here, this is the armor, like I said, that goes, it's like right here, just below the inner elbow. And what happens is when that elbow flexes, that gets pushed under. Hey, Born360, thank you for the sub. You get one of these. Hey. Hey, RDE builds with the follow. Appreciate it. You also get one of these. Hey. Anyway, but that armor was right here, and then it gets kind of slid under the forearm when the arm bends. So that's kind of what this little panel is. But it's I don't know, in my opinion, it's a cool little panel, and I want to see how it comes out. Okay. Really good. Really good. Now, obviously, it looks a mess right now, but once it gets cleaned up, then it's really going to look very, very nice. All right. And this here is the kind of the I don't know, front collar, if you will. Yeah. So, let's see. Michael Dawson says yes. Sam L says no. Kenneth says no. So far, no issues. That's good. Sam L been fine to me. Good. John Lynn says all I seen was a Keebler elf. Get a fucking cookie, bitch. George Jackson, what's up, George? He's over there on YouTube. George, dude, I still need to take a look at your message. Like, I have like, I think 3 messages still that I haven't had a chance to fucking look at from last week. Yeah, it's just been nuts. So I'm gonna try my best to look at that soon. Michael Dawson says just once though. Okay, cool. Jason, I hope I'm pronouncing your last name right. Kalair? If I'm not, I'm sorry, dude. But he says there has been some buffering. Okay. Hey, there's Mr. Bill. Still on? Yeah, we started half hour late because my computer took a shit on me, blue screened on me, you know, a little bit before the stream was supposed to start regularly. So, came down here about 9, about an hour before the normal start time, and just blue screened to shit. Took me a while to dick around with it, which pushed me back from doing other things, calling the kid, all that stuff. So, yeah, we started a half hour late. No biggie. George says, wait, I thought you were going to IPMS in Vegas. Yes. No, I am. Yep. I leave Friday morning? Yeah, Friday morning at, I leave out of BWI at 8 a.m. Yeah, fun. John Lynn says, bake me some stuff. Short stuff. Fucking make me a sandwich. Cook me food. I ain't making you cookies. Get out of here. Bill says, he is moving into a new home. Yep. Other activities may be a bit fluid. Also, new round of COVID going around may cause issues. Yeah, no, I mean, it's some shit, you know? It's definitely some shit. Shit's going back up. Like, come on. Just do the right thing. It's easy. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. But, yeah, I'm going to be in Vegas this weekend with a bunch of those Gundam guys, my West Coast family, if you will. We got an Airbnb. Everybody's vaccinated. We're good, right? Mask it up the whole time in Vegas proper, and, yeah, go to town. So, should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. Jason Calera says, you pronounced my last name correctly. Kick ass. I rarely do that, but a squirrel finds a nut every now and then, right? Or I should say a blind squirrel. Easy 8, boy. Heyo, just starting. No, we started about 45 minutes ago. Yeah. Evidently, YouTube likes to send out notifications very late, as evidenced by Michael. So, yeah. If you just got the notification, that's YouTube. Let's see. John Lynn says, I'll cook if you do a hot tub stream. We talked about this. No. Cooking before hot tub. And then even then, Edward Leonard says, anyway, happy that the print looks good. I think I have a success. We'll know tomorrow. Nice. Tim, I really think if you add some modulation like a tank build, that would be spectacular, dude. Do it, GBWC. No, this is going to get the airdrop treatment, so that all comes later. Yeah, after decals. Michael Dawson says, will you make me some cookies? I like sugar cookies. God damn it, Michael, you are so basic. Jesus. If there could be a more basic cookie than sugar cookies, I don't know. Bill says, yeah, especially here in Texas, there were talks about opening up Build Day again. Now it's on hold again. Not surprising. Bill says cookies would need to be eaten in the hot tub. So cookies first. John Lynn says, I'll get the chicky nuggies if you do. Jesus Christ. Anyway, getting back to this. and not the sexual harassment. All right. Boom. Watch it creep. Watch it creep down this line right here. Let's see. Boom. Did y'all see that? That was so good. So good. All right, just need to get it in those little panel lines there. And then, of course, don't forget your notches. Those are very important. So there's that. That's done and done. Set that off to the side. Let's get this, let's get the cockpit hatch here. Very good, very good. And then some right down the sides of the raised details, because that's gonna provide some really nice looking kind of faux shadow detail, which is going to make all of this kind of look like separate pieces. It's gonna make it look really good. All right, so the pièce de résistance tonight. This guy right here. This is the one I've kind of been wanting to panel line because of all this nice little, this little 3D printed detail parts right there from USA Gundam Store and all sorts of other fun stuff here. So let's start with the simple stuff first. Yeah. Boop. That little guy and that little guy, and then. Let's boom. Now that and now one thing that you can do is if you put a little bit too much on, you can always kind of wipe it down into the next little part right there, and that makes it pretty simple. Okay. And then panel line. And now, from what we did just a second ago, these panel lines on the back here are nice and filled. But don't forget your raised detail right here, right? So right along there, and that's going to, see how it's right along there? That's what we want to see. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. See how that's just creeping down there? Nice. Now, last part, these little notches right here on the elbow piece. Just like that. Perfect. And then once this is all dried, we'll come back, wipe this off with the lighter fluid. Man, that's going to just absolutely pop. It's going to look great. Yeah. All right. So, y'all want to get into some decals? I know I do. Let's see. Michael Dawson says, sometimes simple is best, Tim. I'll give you that one, Michael. I'll give you that one. But not sugar fucking cookies, man. No. Hard pass. Hard pass. John Lynn says, you accepted me as a friend. You knew what you were signing up for. Snickerdoodles. That's a bomb-ass cookie. Not gonna lie. Snickerdoodles. If you never had one, you're missing out. Thomas Staten says oatmeal raisin or macadamia with white chocolate chunks. See, I can't do the white chocolate, man. I'm not. I'm just not in it. It's white chocolate. Sorry. Bill says shortbread cookies are the most versatile cookies. A dollop of raspberry jelly in the center or other flavor is all you need. I feel this has turned into sugar, like cookie time with Tim. I'm not digging it. But hey, it is what it is. Edward Leonard says, sugar cookies with cream cheese and fruit and apricot jam and whipped cream. Fucking hell, Leonard. You just made yourself like a ice cream sandwich or something there, buddy. Bill says, think someone is mixing up shortbread and sugar cookies. Whatever it takes. John Lynn says, y'all know cookies in the blue tins that always have sewing stuff in them? No, I don't. I don't know those at all. Not even a little bit. It's weird. Anyway. Edward Leonard says, Thomas loves oatmeal raisin cookies. It's not bad. They're not terrible. Bill says, Joe's, those are shortbread cookies. Plain shortbread cookies. I mean, yeah. John Lynn says, finish your Delta and stay in your lane, Michael. It's the holiday nostalgia. Nah. Easy 8, boy. Walnuts. Brownies with walnuts? I don't know. I'm more of a plain brownie kind of dude. Yeah. Maybe with like milk chocolate chips in it or something like that. Maybe. I'm plain Jane when it comes to a good brownie, man. Yeah. You know, you pop them in, you undercook them just a little, so they're still really moist in the middle, but the edges are just crispy enough, but the insides of the edges are still kind of chewy. Oh, that's a good fucking brownie. I'm not gonna lie to you kids. Sam L says, I only like white chocolate in white chocolate macadamia nut cookies. Y'all can have them. I don't need them. Don't want them. Nope. No. Kenneth says, double chocolate. Always go for double. He's got a point. Kenneth's got a point, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. He's got a point. William Thompson's with us over there on YouTube. He says, Gunpla gentlemen and ladies. Goalie Zero. What up, Carl? He's over there on Twitch. He says, get dat shortbread. Sam Mel says, cookies, William. Cookies. John Lynn says, William, he's a Keebler elf. Cookie topics are given. Sure. John Lynn also, Easy 8 Boy, Gooey. Oh, okay. Yeah, John Lynn made a good point. John Lynn made a great point. S'mores brownies. Fucking bomb. Yeah. Or what are they called with the cookie, chocolate chip cookie on top, the brownie on the bottom? I forget what that's called. Somebody will know. But those are good. Those are really good. Thomas Staten says, also an old favorite, Ranger cookies. What are those Ranger cookies? I'm not familiar, Thomas. Maybe they're a regional thing. I don't know. But I've never heard of Ranger cookies. Enlighten us. More cookies are always better. Unless they're shit cookies. Then it's not. Edward Leonard says, yeah, brownies with more chocolate. Fair. Bill says, so are we going to start a Mecha Army Greeble community plate for resin casting? Because that would be great. Like, how would we do that, dude? I mean, I have my Greeble plates, but I don't know what else. Ty Fury says, anyone try Fat and Weird cookies? He says, I love their big booty dough. It's like birthday cake. I love the name. Big Booty Dough. Sup, girl? Big Booty Dough. I'm gonna use that in Vegas. What up, girl? You got a big booty dough. No. O-U-G-H. I got you, girl. Anyway. Fucking hell. Michael Dawson says, I make some really nice and moist brownies. Super special brownies, if you know what I mean. Ho, ho, ho. Jesus. Easy 8 Boy says, s'mores rocket. They do. Bill says, it's called diabetes. Tim, diabetes. Y'all ever had... Sorry, had to do the Wilford Brimley mustache. You got diabetes? Call the diabetes hotline. Anyway, that's my impression. It's terrible. Couple of Uruguay Javier's with us over there on YouTube. What up, dude? He says less white chocolate, more dark, high percentage of cacao chocolate. The higher, the bitter, the better. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do like dark chocolate every now and then, but not like super bitter. Nah, that's not me. Bill says we could ship it like the Bash Box. Interesting. Bill, do me a favor and get with Brandon and come up with some ideas. And if you guys want to do it, then... Oh, wait, okay, hold on. So each person adds one or more Greeblies to the plate as it goes around. Oh, now I get it. Okay, sorry. That could be kind of cool, I'm not going to lie. I could cast it and... Yeah. Let's... do me a favor, Bill. Remind me after the move. Because all my casting shit is packed up and gone. Well, not gone, but in the garage, right? Still get with Brandon. And I would say formulate a plan of attack. Work out all the details. And then I can take care of the casting and all that. There's gonna definitely need to be some sort of... I guess some sort of shipping, maybe even a low cost for materials type of fee, because resin don't pay for itself, and then obviously a little bit on shipping. So there may be a pay component to that, but I think we can do it, and I'd be down for it. I think it would be really cool, honestly. But get with Brandon, do me a favor and work out the specifics between now and the time that I move. And let's get the ball rolling, because I mean I like the idea. I like the idea a lot. So yeah. Carl says at this rate we're gonna rename the stream Child of Diabetes. Right? John Lynn says put that on your Tinder, Tim. Diabetes. Thomas Staten says they are butter cookies with coconut in them. Yo, that sounds amazing. I'm not going to lie. I like coconut. I like coconut. I like the coconut. Yeah. And there's Bill says each person adds one or more Greeblies to the plate as it goes around. And then at the end, we have these cool... details that we can get casted up and then boom, send out to everybody. I like that. I like the idea, dude. I really do. I like the idea a lot. Yeah. I dig it. I dig it. Yeah. Let's see. Sam L says, girl, you want to go eat that big booty dough? Oh! Jesus. Frankie said, hey, Frankie. He says, I'm a diabetes that ass this weekend. Diabetes. Jesus. Frankie's excited to go to Vegas, you guys. Just saying. He messaged me earlier today. He's excited. Christ. Bill says, Greeble grab bag. I like it. I like it a lot. Javier says, hell yeah, endorphin shot on a tablet. Hey. Bill says, I will. Cool. I will talk with Brandon about the details and how to get it started. Sweet. I like it a lot. Yeah. John Lynn says, it's the only chocolate that I can fit on keto besides for Lily chocolate. Don't know what that is. I've become accustomed to the bitterness. So many underlying connotations there. You were born in the bitterness, John Lynn. Sorry. Anyway, let's see. Colin's with us. Hi, Craig. He says, I'd be down to pay for that. Word. Okay. Easy 8 Boy says, that'd be sweet. Greebles all around. Yeah. Bill says, I can add those Warhammer mini parts in there. I like it. Edward Leonard says, good on you, Tim. You're a star. Bless you, bro, for the charity. Dude, no, I mean, it's fun. It's not charity when it's fun. Oh, man. Greek Knockos, Mr. Charles, he's over there on YouTube throwing up the Mecha Army. What up, Charles? Good to see you, brother. John Lynn says, I'm not bitter. I'm salty and thirsty. 'Tis a difference. Tomato, tomato, John Lynn. I don't care. Anyway. All right. Let's get to decaling. Okay? Let's get to decaling. Now, there's a few things that we're going to need. And let's get these all set up here. First things first. Micro set. This is by far my favorite setting solution. It's really good. It's really, really good. And this is all I use. And this is all I will ever use, quite frankly. Now, I was about to pull out another one of these Mr. Color little mini dishes, but I forgot this has I think one of the components in this is like a vinegar type of thing, and it'll oxidize those little dishes like very, very quickly, right? So what I do is I just cut off a little, a little bit of a plastic cup. It's supposed to say decal, not dead. The spacing obviously was a bit off, but I like dead set. It's good too. So we're gonna need decal set, and we're gonna need good old-fashioned water. Water. All right, and then hang on one second. What we're also going to need. We're also going to need another little plastic lid like this, right? This little guy, this is what we are going to set the decals on so that they can separate from the backing, right? So we got our decal set. We're going to need some water. I'm going to go get that, and I'm also going to get our decals, and we're going to get to work laying some Mecha Decals. Hey, and like how I disappeared like that. That was fun. Stupid, but fun. All right, now I was just going to get the little container of water filled there. So we got the water. Let me go get the decals because they're right over here. All right. Box O decals, kids. Box O decals. All right. So let's see here. We're definitely going to need white. We're going to need some gray. So these 1/100s are going to work very, very well for us. We're also going to pull out some 144 just to have a little bit of variety. All right, so there's 1/100 in white. Where's 144? Is this it? That's sheet 3? Yes, that's sheet 3. But I'm also going to need sheet 1 and 2. That looks like, oh man. This, what is this? Which sheet is this? I can't even tell. Christ's sakes. The white is so white on here. Okay, so this is sheet 1 in 144. Now I just need sheet 2 in 144, and then we're off to the races here. Let's see. This is all sheet 1. Ah, here we go. Here's sheet 2 in 144. And let's pull out a 144 red for shits and giggles. And then also a 144 in gray. All right. So, for this, we're obviously using Mecha Decals exclusively, right? So, let's get zipped back out just a little bit. All right. So, decal set right into the container. And I pour a good amount in here, and you'll see why here in just a minute, right? You'll see why. Cap that back up and put this off to the side. So, we've got our lid, water, decal set, okay? Now we can put these a little off to the side here, just like that. We've got 6 sheets of decals or so, maybe less. All right, so we've got, let's see, sheet 1, 144 in white. That's shoot. I didn't get sheet 1 in or 2 in 1/100 scale. What the fuck? All right, well, got to do that. Hang on. Sheet 1's got the good on it. Let's stuff that in there. Here's sheet 1 in gray. Here we go. Here's sheet 1 in white, and also sheet 2 in white 1/100 scale. There we go. All right, cool. Now we should be good. All right. So, all right, so sheet 1 in white, 144 and 1/100. We've got sheet 2 in white, 1/100 and also 144. Sheet 3 in white in 1/100 and then also in 144. And then we've got 1, 2, and 3 in gray in 1/100. And then sheets 2 and 3 in gray, and then just for shits and giggles, I pulled out a 144 in red. Why not, right? Why not? Anyway, we've got a lot of variety to work with. Yeah, a lot of variety. So let's get to laying a little bit of decal work. Yeah. Let's see. What shall we start on first? Maybe the foot, yeah? The shield, yes. I like it. Back of the leg, sure, let's go with that. Top of the foot along with the bottom front, yep. And then let's go ahead and start on one of the calves too. And then we'll kind of, you know, find our groove and see where life takes us, yeah? All right. Excuse me. So, actually, hang on one second because I need to find one other component that we're going to need here. And let me see. This may or may not match all that well. Yeah, I don't think that's going to match that one. Might have to pull. Yeah, see that's too light. Shitty. I'm trying to find an EF decal that's in that same shade as our gray ones. It's not terrible. See, I wish. Ooh. Ooh, I think I found it. I think I found one. Yeah, that's money. That's money. Okay, cool. Well, we have to resort to a cheap Chinese decal sheet, but this will work because the color is extremely close to the color that we use. So that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. All right. With that being said, let's get froggy. All right. Whoop. So let's get these out of the way, and let's go. Yeah. All right. John Lynn, Frog Gang. All right. I'm gonna need my eyes on this one because I don't want to cut. Well, this should be easy because this is not. Not a lot around the. There's not a lot going on around the frog itself, which is good. All right. So this is my process when applying decals. So you got the decal cut out, right? Now, here's the water. Grab the decal in the corner like this. Submerge it in water. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. Drip dry it. Onto the plastic lid. Now, the water that is held onto that decal right now is plenty to help separate it from the backing sheet. All right. Now, let's do the same thing with this shitty looking Chinese decal here. And the only reason I'm using this is because the color is nice and close to that of our gray. That's the only reason I'm using this. Because otherwise, this is a shit print. Terrible. So same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drip dry it. And there we go. So, as you can see, those two colors are pretty dang close. Pretty damn close. I think our gray is it's just on a tad bit warmer, on the warmer side than this one, but that's not a big deal because once this is a little grimed up, kind of like what airdrop looks like, it'll be fine. It'll look fine. All right, so. Let's see. Has this separated yet? It has. Good. All right. Perfect. So, what we'll do... slide that off. Not onto the piece, but right into the tweezers, right? Decal set. Dip it right into the decal set, right? And then right onto the plastic. Right onto the part. Okay. Now, another good use for our good sponges is to blot out any leftover fluid out of this, right? So right down. Just right down onto it, right? And there we go. That looks really nice. Really nice. No need for decal solvent or anything like that. Just decal set. That's it. That's all I use most of the time. Kenneth says, beware of using Chinese decal for spelling errors. Yeah, dude, no, trust me. I've shown those shit decals before, and they're absolutely terrible. This hasn't even separated from the sheet yet. That's crazy. Wow. All right. Well, we'll give it a few more moments to try and separate from that. But let's move on and let's get some little details put onto this shield. Yeah. Now we're gonna refer back to this is sheet 1, and let's see. I really like this little guy right here. This long, kind of cylindrical box looking thing. Actually, we may use one of the caution ones instead. But let's see what else, what other kind of variety we have here. Nothing too much on sheet 2. Let's check sheet 3 here. Because I want a middle justified decal, and most of these are right and left justified. Not a whole ton of room for center justified decals, unfortunately. So I'm thinking maybe one of the cautions would be good, like right above that panel line there is what I'm thinking, right? So let's go with that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 onto there. Now, let's check to see if it looks like, yeah, okay, so it looks like the cheap El Cheapo decal has separated finally. My God, that took forever. All right, into the decal set, dip it all the way in. Alright, so there's that. You know what? I may do something a bit different. Because this is not, I don't know. It's a little sparse around there, you know? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it, and we'll decorate more. I'll move this over a bit, just like that. A little separation. Maybe like that. Yeah, it's better. Okay, I'm good with that. And then we can go around and look at that, you know, more. But get the excess set out from under this thing. Yeah, I'm with it. Michael Dawson says move the decals up more. No, because I want something up along this edge up here. So I don't want to necessarily move them up too much right now, Michael. All right, so let's check the caution decal here, which definitely should be separated, and it is. So we'll very carefully slide that off and into the decal set, dip it, try to get off the excess as much as possible, and then right along here, okay. Yeah. Very, very good. I like that a lot. All right, so right down onto that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. Let's see. Let's see here. Where are my favorites? Oh, that's 2. Here's 1. Here we are. Yes. Okay, so these decals right here with the little kind of cross-hatched square and everything, these are just my absolute favorite designs, just hands down. Those are so good. I don't know why, I just like them a lot. I really, really do. So we're gonna probably use a good amount of those. Okay, so I just cut out one set, all 4 of them in you know, all the different directions and everything. So right into the water, drip dry, set it off to the side, and we'll use that. And then I also want to use some of these up here, but let me see. Okay, so that's getting nested into the shield. Okay. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Lots of variety we have here. It's the good thing about Mecha Decals, you guys, is the massive variety of decals that you get from these sheets, right? Okay. All right. So into the water. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drip dry. Done and done. Over on the plastic there. Now, we should these should be ready to go. And let's see, not just yet. It's gonna need just a little bit longer, and that's fine. That's fine. That'll give us some more time to look and see what else we have here. Decisions. Okay, trying to look and see what these say, because I mean that matters, you know, that absolutely matters. Okay. All right. Put those off to the side for right now. Let's check to see if these are ready. Yep. Good deal. Good deal. All right. So we'll move this guy off to the side there. And then into the decal setting. Ooh. Decal set. Come on. Ah. Alright, so one thing that is a bit annoying with any water slides is curling. It's when the decal curls. And this happens with every single water slide decal brand out there. Shit. And this one is curling like a motherfucker. Alright, maybe if I do that and try to get it on here, and then we might be able to straighten it out. No. Shit. This one may be lost. So you can see it floating in there, right? Hey, Gary! Mr. Y-Rag Gumpla. What up, dude? Good to see you, buddy. Gary's living in Vegas now. I forgot about that. Gary, I'm going to see you this weekend, buddy. Yeah. I'm going to see you this weekend. All right. So we're going to switch out to the sharp ones here, just so I can get maybe, well, hopefully, a better grip on this thing. So I want to try to grip it at the longest edge here, and then just very carefully drag it right up the edge of this cup here. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this decal is a lost cause right now, because I'm fiddle fucking around with it more than I really want to. And it's just being a complete douchebag right now. I don't even think we can straighten. I think it's just, yeah, fuck this. That's lost. C'est la vie, right? C'est la vie. It is what it is. Sometimes that happens. Happens with the best decals in the world. It happens literally with every decal I've ever used in my life, and it's completely a normal occurrence. Like John Lynn says, sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it do be like that. Alright, so this one obviously did not curl. Now, if you noticed, well, didn't notice because it's not on camera, but I lightly touch the edge of the sponge next to the edge of the decal to try and sop up most of the decal set there, because there was a lot underneath of the decal, and it was way too much for good placement. So now we still have a little bit under there, enough to be able to move the decal around, right? And just position it ever so slightly. Now I think it needs to come down just a bit. Right, like that. Yeah, that looks good. All right, so now press that down. Okay. And there we go. Yeah. See, that's starting to look really quite nice there. So, you know, like I said, I'd like these two to be a little bit bigger than what they are on this main part here, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm not going to worry about it at all, honestly. One other thing that we can do is augment these decals here with other decals, right? And you'll see what I mean here in a minute, because that's exactly what I'm going to do here. Just gotta find the right one to put above it. Oh, Gary says not yet. Aw, fuck, dude. Come out to Vegas this weekend, dickhead, so we can see you. Come on. Do it, as Mike Wine would say. All right. So what I'm looking for is kind of a long but thin decal to go right above the frog and the EFSF logo. Okay, that's ideally what I'm looking for right now. And I think I found it on sheet 2. And what I might do I may double some up. All right, let's save that for a second here, because we have other decals cooking on the side here. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get some of these little guys. Some of these little guys into play. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Now, this is what I mean. See that big glob of decal set there? So just the very, very corner of your sponge. See how it just basically wicked it away? Now there's still enough in here underneath of this to position that decal ever so slightly, right? So there you go. Really nice, really subtle. I love using darker gray decals on this kind of medium tone gray, because it just, man, it looks, it's just, I don't know, it's very subtle. It doesn't pop like a, you know, a black decal would or a white decal. It's just very, very subtle, just very subtle. Yeah. Bill says currently the shield does not look balanced with the decals. Yeah, no. I need to get caught up with the chat here real quick. Yeah, Bill, this is all just kind of a work in progress at this point. Like I said, I want to put a decal above here, and maybe something, you know, down here to, because I know what you mean. Like, this is heavy over on this side, right? And these are going to get mirrored on this side, obviously, but maybe something like right down here, kind of this in this lower corner, just to, I don't know, give it a little bit more personality, a little bit more Verka look, you know. But I know, let's get caught up with the chat here real quick, because I know I've neglected you guys. Sorry. Jesus Christ, I've really neglected you guys. Shit. Let's see. Charles Dodge says, I wouldn't put any Games Workshop bits on a greebly plate meant for recasting for commercial purposes. Are we back? Son of a bitch. Fucking hell. Alright, so for those of you that are still with us, refresh your browser. Hopefully the choppiness will go away. This pisses me off so much. So much. Go damn years without an issue. Swap out my fucking gateway. And then boom. 2 streams in a row. Internet issues. Son of a bitch. I apologize, guys. I apologize. Anyway. Goddamn. This is some shit. Yeah, so I'm reading the chat in my chat window, and the chat window goes blank. And I'm like, what the hell? So I started refreshing. Nothing. Nothing. Look over to YouTube. Spinning wheel. Look on Streamlabs. Reconnecting. Fuck you. God, I hate that. I hate connection issues. Anyway. Alright, so let me try to get caught up real quick with the chat, yeah? While we're still connected. Anyway, let me go camera 1, because just fuck. Anyway. So we were talking about not putting Games Workshop parts on this greebly plate that we have concocting, and Charles has got a good point, because Games Workshop doesn't fuck around with anything. Yeah, he says non-commercial would should be fine, but Games Workshop doesn't care if it's a whole part or a partial part. If they can recognize it as theirs, they'll send out a C&D and threat of a lawsuit. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with that shit, honestly. Yeah. Samuel says new router might want to set your stream PC into DMZ. Yeah, I don't think it's anything having to do with permissions or security, Sam. Honestly, I think the gateway itself is a flying piece of shit. But luckily, we only have to deal with this for a couple more weeks. Two more weeks. 2 more weeks, and then we're in the new place. I'll get a whole new gateway there, and yeah. And then we'll have to test all of this again, because who knows what kind of connection we'll have there. Fun times ahead of us, folks. Fun times ahead. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. Yeah. Bill and Charles are talking back and forth about that. Yeah, it's one of those things. I'm just I don't want to risk a lawsuit or even a C&D. I don't want to fuck with it. Yeah, I don't want to fuck with it. Anyway, Bill says, do you want good decals on your model? Don't buy from China. Pick up some Mecha Decals. Thank you, Bill. It's been an unpaid advertisement. Nice. Let's see. Michael Dawson just had a snack. Are you just using water? No, it's decal set, man. And Bill says water and decal set or similar decal setter, yeah. Charles Dodge just finished snapping Master Grade Alex. That damn bazooka doesn't fit with or without the armor. Like, goddamn, Bandai, if you're going to repurpose a weapon, at least make sure it fits the new model, right? Let's see. The version 2, yeah, all that. Kenneth's got a question.
We have a question.
That's what I was looking for, because I know Bill had said something about it earlier. He says, how do you remove the decal once after it's set if you F it up? That's a great question. It's a bit difficult, but it's doable, right? So what I would do is to put a little bit of decal set, just kind of saturate the decal with decal set again. And what that'll do is I'll start to work underneath of the decal and hopefully reactivate the Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to stay fucking connected to the internet? I've never had a problem with Verizon before. Never. Never. We've gone years in this doing this stream without an actual internet issue. We had issues with Restream. That was on their side. Got that straightened out. But now, Verizon's really fucking it up. Incredible. Anyway, to finish up what I was trying to say, Kenneth, you're probably going to ruin that decal if you do try and take it up. Yeah, Bill, Verizon Fios is normally really stable. Yeah, I've had it since we moved in here in 2012 or shortly thereafter, and I've never had an actual connection issue until now. Fuck me. Fuck me sideways. Anyway, my God. So yeah, I mean, we only have a few more minutes for our 2 hours anyway. Thankfully. Yeah. So Kenneth, you can reactivate the decal within maybe 5-10 minutes with some more decal set. But anything after that, you're gonna risk, you're probably gonna ruin the decal, and you may even risk damaging the part if you're going at it with like tweezers or something like that. So just be really, really careful with it. And if you have any other decals on there, I wouldn't soak it in anything, because then that'll just ruin your other decals as well. So hopefully that answered your question within our allotted upstream time. Jesus. Anyway, Michael Dawson's got a question.
We have a question.
He says, even with my magnifier, I can't read all of the decals. Do you have any plans to post super zoom pics on your website? No, Michael, because I don't want fuckheads in China to recreate them with ease. Yeah. So, no, we will not be doing that. Michael Dawson also has another question that he just posted.
We have a question.
He says, can you mix water and decal set together to save time? No, I would not do that at all. Mainly because the water is to activate the adhesive on the backing, but then the decal set is to add that adhesive and then some back to the decal. So they work two different ways. Mixing them would just water down both, and you wouldn't. I mean, you might as well just use water at that point. So, no, I would not mix them at all. I would not. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Bill did say, there are a lot of zoomed in pics floating around, on my Instagram, on USA Gundam Store, the product listing and stuff like that. Not all of them, but there's a lot. But again, I don't want fuckheads to try and duplicate my decals with any sort of ease. Let's put it that way. They buy them, they scan them and everything. That's one thing, but seeing a high res picture is a completely different thing. So I want to make it as hard as possible for them. Let's put it that way. It's not going to prevent them. It's not going to prevent it, but you got to earn it. If you're going to copy these decals, you're going to fucking earn it. Gary says water slides OP. Damn right, especially Mecha Decals. Hey. Kenneth says placing decals are even stressful than masking. I kind of like it better than masking, to be honest with you. It's just, I find it easier and more relaxing and just overall more enjoyable. Yeah. Let's see. Bill says, I know Tim is busy and can't get to the chat. Eventually he will, though. Yeah, sorry. Michael Dawson says, unit number, definitely to the EFSF. No, because I don't have any numbers that match that color right now, unfortunately. So it's one of those things. Frozen like NYC and a day after tomorrow. Wow. That's descriptive, Charles. Shit. Let's see. Yep, give it a minute. Yep, there it is. Choppy as fuck. Yep, back. Cool. Yeah, Charles says you got too many viewers sucking up that sweet, sweet cable internet. Yeah, right? Shit, there's only 17 right now total between Twitch and YouTube, which is not a lot. Scuffle says, they know you're moving and they'll have to do some actual work, so they said, F it, let's give him crap service. Right? Jesus. Bill was like, yeah, I was meaning the completed builds with the decals on them. Like Ari and others have high quality picks in the decals in them. Oh yeah, that too, yeah, that too. So, Michael Dawson says, "I'm out. Good night, night, Michael." Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it right now, anyways, because this is connection issues are fucking frustrating, man. Really goddamn frustrating, and I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Mainly because it's not an enjoyable experience for you guys. That pisses me off. So, and it takes away from the quality of the stream. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Anyway, we'll get it straightened out. Might take some time. We'll get it straightened out. So, anyway. All right, you guys. Let's do the sign off here. Yeah, and then call it a night, because I'm like up to here with this shit right now. All right, so I'm gonna continue working on decals. I'll probably post pics on Patreon and on Instagram of some of this stuff. But anywho, yeah. If you're interested in any of the tools and materials that we work with here on a nightly basis, check out the Amazon link below in the description. Do you get a bit of a commission based on the stuff that you buy, but it does not increase the cost for you. It just goes to help out the stream and further what we do here, even with the connection issues. Lots of cool stuff in there. Tools and materials, books for inspiration, gear for photography and streaming, storage solutions, the whole 9 yards. So go load up on that stuff. If you want to get one of these Titan shirts, go hit up www.childofmecha.com. Hit the store button up at the top. You'll find this shirt and many more in there, including hats, prints of my work, all sorts of stuff. Go check it out. And if you really want to show your support for what we do here, go hit up the Child of Mecha Patreon. If you have the ability and the inclination to do so, it would mean a lot. And then lastly, but not least, if you want the best fucking decals in the world, go hit up our good friends right down here, USA Gundam Store. Get you some Mecha Decals. Anyway. You guys, I'm going to go cool down for a little bit and de-stress, because this is pissing me off a little bit more than it probably should. But anyway, I'll be back here next week. No stream on Friday. Flying to Vegas on Friday. So no stream on Friday, but I will be back here on Monday, and we're going to continue on with this thing. So until then, you guys have a great weekend. Be safe out there. If you're going to Vegas, I'll see you out there. If not, I'll see you on Monday. Anyway, take care, everybody. Be safe, but most importantly, build something cool. See you guys.